Hi, my name is Sheel, and my friends and I just made our very first short film, Murder on Castle Hill. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put the link in the description. Highly recommend. I don't want to be the first to say it, but there is some Oscar buzz going around.
Congrats for Hartley! Yeah!
We'll finish the rest in post.
All of it in post.
Yeah.
The rest of this movie's animation.
This video here is going to describe the trials and tribulations that we had while making the short film. I left a comment on that video asking if anyone had questions about behind the scenes, what we did, and overwhelming response. So thank you. So let's answer the questions that we had before making a short film. Gonna have the agenda here for this talk. Get your pens and pencils ready. Let's dive into it.
I think we gotta do it again. A bit faster? Yeah. There's a lot of
So how did it start? If you don't know, Hartley and I have been making these sketches on the Hartley and Sheel channel for quite some time now. And one of the ideas we had was to make a film noir. It was in September. I think I was watching a couple murder mysteries at the time. I just watched Clue, and then I was rewatching Knives Out, and I thought, you know what? Murder mystery. This could be amazing. And from there, it was just a bunch of what if statements. And we thought, what if we do this? What if we make it this? What if? That led us to a Murder on Castle Hill. Halloween's coming around, murder mystery. That could be fun. My friends are the funniest people I know, and if you think you have a funnier friend, you're lying to yourself, because it's untrue. So we called two of our best friends, Anthony and Chris. We said, hey, we have an idea. And they go, hey, of course. And it basically started out with just a bunch of funny things that could happen. Chris would say, hey, it'd be funny if detective did like the suspect. How does that happen? And then you fill out the story that way. And like the phone thing, I was like, how does it happen? How does he get that phone call? Why does So it was basically just a list of jokes, and we had to somehow tie it all together. Is that the right way to write a script? Who knows? So from the jokes, we had to figure out what the main motivations were, who these characters are, how are they all related. From that mess of a Google Doc that is just a bunch of ideas, Anthony took all that, bless his soul, and turned it into a proper script. Amazing. Amazing. I'm gonna auction this for $1 million. So it took about 2 weeks to finalize the script. We wanted the script done by the end of September so that we had one weekend to film the entire thing. This is where a properly written script is so helpful, because we split it up by scenes. So we would do all the detective stuff in that one room first, then we did the room with the dead body, then we did everything that happened in the interrogation room. All of this is just in 2 rooms at Hartley's house. So we started on the Friday night, the opening scene with Hartley as the detective at nighttime going over the case. I think that looked really good.
I was gonna say, it's really smoking.
In your eyes.
Oh.
The next morning, we did everything else in the detective's room since it was already set up as if it was the morning when he gets the phone call. Look at this planning. We're so good.
Hold on!
Moved everything out of there, put things in the living room to make the dead body scene. Yeah. Then we also had to plan, because of the whole intern joke, we had to do all of our lines in our old-timey costumes and then change into our hoodies to be the interns, and then film that. It's a lot of work. And on the third day, the Sunday, we got kind of lucky with the weather, and we did all of the outdoor things.
Oh, you were driving?
Yeah.
I don't care.
So it took 3 days to film this entire thing. Gear. Everyone's favorite topic. So it was filmed on this the Canon 80D with a 24 to 70 lens that's on right now, and then this 10 to 18 millimeter that I use for all the wide stuff. Mainly everything was on that. We didn't have to do a lot of zoomy stuff, so it worked out. And on both the lenses, I did use this DIY little mist filter. See how it kind of just blooms out the little highlights here? The light on the outside of the house, everything just kind of softens up. I think it gives it a good look. Lighting, we had a couple things, a couple LED panels, and then I have this Nanlite Forza 6. Helped out a lot with the spotlights, especially with the interrogation scene. I think it gives it a good, nice, high contrasty look. For the blinds, I made this little thing. Created the look behind Hartley, and a couple times when I run in to see the body. I think it worked out. That's lighting. This ain't no fancy gear over here. Just use what you got. Props, we went to the thrift store the week before. Everyone got their costumes, whatever they needed. The little name tag I printed here. Had a couple leftover folders to write on. The hats. Don't know why I had these hats, but these were the 4 hats we used. I think I've used them in other videos if you've seen. They're fun. I also tried to make the set for the house and green screen it, but that turned out awful, so. And the infamous, I didn't do it. We took this picture on the Friday, and then I printed it Saturday morning so that we could have it for that next day. Also up for auction. No, it's not. I keep this actually on my bedside table, so when I wake up every morning, I think of Chris. I love him so much. Then came my favorite part of video editing. The editing. A lot of work that I had to do to edit it all down. It took about 3 weeks. Also in that time recorded the music with two of the best musicians I know. My boys Josh and Rashaan. Top class musicians right there. Those boys, go check them out. How I edit usually is I take all the best bits, throw it in the timeline, and at that point it's like an hour and a half of stuff, and then I slowly whittle away. Cut, slide, move things, add in the music. And since I was recording the music at the same time, a lot of things I didn't know exactly the timing was before I had the music. So then I added music, then I cut, then I went back. Then I do it, and it takes a while. Luckily this was in black and white and I didn't have to do any color grading and color matching because we were using so many different types of lights just to light. I didn't know how to do that, man. That would have been rough. I just had to worry about contrast, and I can do that. Okay, what I've learned. I think we did a very good job for our first short film. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments. You're not gonna comment. Some of the jokes worked out really well. Some of the jokes, I don't think they worked out as good as it might have hoped. The foul play with the chicken wing, I realized we didn't show the plate of chicken wings around the dead body. Still kind of funny, could have been better. But I think because there were so many different types of jokes, the deeper, the little one-liners, the suspect, everyone that I've talked to had different things that they liked more about the video. Overall, pretty funny. Well done to the gentleman in the film. You're the best. Lighting is annoying. Moving lights, you have to film one side of someone, make sure all their lines get done, and then move to the other side. What's up with that? And like, it's easy because we have just 2 or 3 different small lights, you can just move it. But imagine on a big movie set. Wow. I think if we didn't have a proper script and if we didn't have things listed out on what we wanted to film when, this would have taken a month for sure. Another thing, if you're gonna smoke a cigar that's supposed to last like an hour and a half, in 20 minutes, have water ready. Hartley was extremely lightheaded in that first scene. We had to get everything so smoky, and then he'd calm down to smoke and really chill. Man's was a mess. And that's it. I definitely answered all of your questions, but I may have answered all of mine as well. Making a short film was fun. Definitely want to do it again. I think that was a success. Anyway, here are a bunch of bloopers we had while filming this. It was definitely a highlight of 2020. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Peace.
Another day, another case.
Detective already came and went. It's a fucking officer. Fucking officer.
He wasn't a detective. Is that where there's chalk around the body?
Sorry.
It was so good.
Thank you.
I looked there, and then it came in here. I think we've got plenty.
Tough case, huh, Detective Jones? I can leave.
And
I can leave.
That didn't sound French
So bad.
I can leave.
thank you, Constable.
Has poison on it.
You can leave.
Said the coroner reports.
Thank you, Constable.
It's poison.
It was you.
I was watching you.
I was watching me.
That was a mistake.
I heard you. It was Christmas.
For some.
Right. That's when I really felt that familial It was Excel-ment.
Word.
No, PowerPoint mostly.
How do we validate this?
The butler.
Should we look into the lens for that?
While he was making his decision, I decided to go back to my room when, shortly after, I heard a loud shout. That sounded stupid. I heard a loud shout. Did you hear it too?
I was really meant for the estate there.
That's really funny. That's really funny. Monsieur Philippe, please take a seat.
That cushion's so far back.
Word.
PowerPoint mainly. I usually.
All the time together like it was forever. Forever? Yes. No, he says. But I say yes, you must get it. Get it all. Get it all. Put it in my mouth.
Looking for those.
Evidence. And this gun.
I like watching people climb.
Watch it. You just hold it while you watch.
You're free to go. Sorry for the trouble we caused.
Okay. I just can't believe my brother did that.
Families can't.
So Scottish.
I can't believe my brother did that.
Sorry, sorry.
Frankie! Mon ami Frankie! Oh mon dieu! Hey! Please! Enough!
After him. I just want to keep. Constables, you've arrested the wrong man. It was Alexander. With the
A little too much focus on this.
in the study. With the rat poison.
Let's do that again.
What are you doing? Get him!